Hello there, it's me, John Miller, the osteopath again. As I said in my last video, I was going to do a bit more work on the thoracic exercises, specifically the thread the needle exercise. Now we do this one to improve mid-back mobility and thoracic mobility, that's your rib cage. The mid-back, as I said before, tends to be quite vulnerable because as you get older, you lose height in your discs, and it specifically affects your thoracic area, which means that you can have a knock-on effect in the neck or the lumbar spine, which can then lead to other issues as well. It's more vulnerable simply because of the rib cage around it, so stiffness is more likely to accrue in these areas. But thankfully there's a lot we can do about it, which are these exercises. So let's get on with the exercise. So the thread the needle exercise gets its name because it's as if you're threading, this is the needle here, through the hole, okay? When you do this though, there's a few things you've got to remember. As I always teach, hold your core in. Keep this transverse abdominis nice and tight. Bend your elbow, slide through, get a nice stretch there. So really feeling it through your middle back, specifically where the arms are. So it is this upper area here you want to really lead through with rather than your lower back, because you'll not over-rotate your lower back. So go through, get a nice stretch at the bottom, keep the tummy tight to protect your spine. Come back up again. As you come up, place your hand on the back of your head and twist the other way. Again, it's very important at this point you think about your tummy, keep it really tight and suck it in so you don't overextend your lower back like so. It's got to be through here, there, and not up like that, okay? So these obliques on the side will stop that from happening. Just do that again on the other side. So bend your elbow, thread the needle, a nice stretch in an upper mid-back, come back up again, keep the tummy tight, place your hand behind your head and rotate the other side like so, keeping it tight again in the core and come back down again. So one more time on the other side. So bend the elbow, thread the needle, come back up again, hand behind the head, twist the other way, keep the tummy tight and come back down again. And it's the kind of exercise you can do for repetitions, or you can do it just once or twice and for a more sustained stretch. Now if you notice, when I do this exercise, I'm bringing my hands in the head here and not straight out. Excuse me. The reason I do that is because I tend to find with a straight arm, for me personally, as I come to this position here, I have a tendency to overextend my shoulder joint. And in this position here, it helps me to lead with the whole body, not just the overstretching of the shoulder. When I overstretch my shoulder, I tend to find it causes problems in the back of the shoulder, specifically the top, the trapezius here, levator scapulae, and that can lead to other, pinching discomfort in my neck. And then I've got to go and stretch my neck just because I'm overstretched with my arms. So my personal recommendation is do it with the hands like so behind the head and rotating in that position. What's good about that as well is when your arm's in this position here, because you're externally rotating your shoulder, you're also you're rotating specifically the infraspinatus muscle, which helps protect and give you better rotator cuff health, which is better for you in the long run. Of course, some of you may prefer with the straight arm. That's fine. It's just my personal preference. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to do another version of this exercise, but a weighted version for those of you who wish to take this to another step beyond what we're doing. Otherwise, see you in the next video and enjoy the exercise. Do take care. Goodbye.